Oof. Oh, hi there. How's it going, everyone? It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Quite a minute. Well, it's summer 2024, and I got some things to say after finally showing my voice again in a last DJ mix that you probably saw a few months ago, like around late 2023. Yeah, do you guys still remember me? It's been quite a while since I made a video like this, you know. Well, maybe you do, or maybe you're new and found me recently from my DJ mixes and some shit I, posted recently, some music shit. But either way, it's me, Ezaculate Mixes, aka Isaac, formerly known as Ezaculate, formerly known as SIG17, formerly known as Super Wario Isaac.
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, whatever shitty name I came up with as a kid. I don't know. There's probably some more of them out there that I came up with back in the days throughout the history of my channel that is mostly private now. But yeah, I mean, I've made some videos public that you can probably look back at. But yeah, but don't. It's not worth the cringy, edgy shit that you'll probably see if you watch some of those. But anyways, if you're an OG viewer on the channel, thanks for taking the time to revisit my channel and see how I'm doing after, so many years since I started making videos all of a sudden. Merci beaucoup. And I know what some of y'all be thinking. If you're fairly new to this channel, like, dude, what?
What?
Gaming videos? What gaming videos? You made gaming videos? This guy. But yes, I indeed used to run a gaming channel immediately ever since I was 7 years old. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I'm no different from the average Gen Z kid, on YouTube and shit, but yeah. However, though, it didn't start out with gaming, obviously, since, as a 7-year-old, I was more interested in, like, shit like toys and plush channels that I used to watch, these channels I used to watch a lot back then. And no, not like Ryan's toy reviews and that shit like that. It was a different era of that. That was actually kind of normal, Not all this weird shit you see on YouTube now. But no, I was also inspired by some gaming YouTubers too, because there's a lot of them. This was like I guess the later golden age of YouTube. Like Stampy, Dantiem, Popular MMOs. PewDiePie, Markiplier, and many more shit like that. Yeah, those inspired me a lot. So I incorporated pretty soon some gaming along with my plush stuff, toy stuff. But I eventually just took to gaming and tech content as I grew up, because obviously I didn't play with toys forever as a little kid. But sometimes on some occasions I venture out to other stuff like vlogging or commentary. I mean, that didn't last long, but it's just I was trying to mimic a lot of stuff I saw back then as a kid, especially when that edgy commentary of YouTube was around. With Leafy is here, like YouTubers like Leafy is here, Pyrocynical and shit like that. That was the most mid era, but like looking back, it was the most mid era of YouTube. That wasn't. I think that's when you just started going downhill. If you ask me. But anyways, the point is, I was really just a normal kid that wanted to become a YouTuber, just like almost everyone who was, a Gen Z kid, pretty much. Sorry if you heard that loud noise. And I mean, if you were around during like golden age, this was like 2010, 2015. I feel like that was the golden age eras of YouTube. Yeah, you would definitely understand. I was there for the later part of it, but still, it was still, I still got to see, most of that golden era, and it really inspired me. That was the shit, man. A great time to be a kid of YouTube, but unfortunately, though, of course, things aren't like that anymore. Things have changed around here. It's not exactly like this no more. YouTube has gone more greedy as a platform. No real competitors. But we'll talk about that another time. But anyways, enough about my childhood. For this video, I'll try to keep this short and sweet as possible, but still get some stuff on my chest as well. More importantly, stating what the future and direction I will be going for this channel. Because honestly, I still wanted to continue on with this channel. I miss creating content with the things I love the most, while learning more shit about technology, with the bad and good that comes with it. However, I want to come back into things I'm more interested in now. That's vastly changed since I quit 4 years ago. If you want to know why I ended up quitting all of a sudden, it's quite simple, very simple. I just grew up, life changed, and I became a teenager, figuring out what the fuck I want to do on this planet. Went through really hard times, my narcissistic father, moving schools, doing the best I could with school as I went. What could I do?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And while I always loved gaming, music was also something I've been increasingly becoming more interested in as I grew up. So much so that I started to become less interested in gaming. Even eventually, making content really just started to feel like a chore, not like a fun hobby as I originally intended for it to be. So subsequently, I definitely quit until I figure out what I wanted to start doing with my life. But then life changed. Fell in love with the first time, the mid-teenager times, going through your first big night of heartache.
Heartache, a big night of heartache.
But it's what it is. I don't dwell on that past anymore. But just most of the time, you also learn a lot from it, and it helps you grow as a person. As that's just part of growing up. Slowly getting ready for your adulthood, when life really starts for better or worse. But at the end of the day, man, you learn shit every day. From becoming smarter to becoming a better person. I learned how to keep your mental health in check. C'est la vie. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get too philosophical here, but
Sometimes I think we forget that we have to come down from a mountain too before we are climbing the next higher one.
You are a philosopher. That's a grain of truth.
But that's pretty much what it comes down to. Yeah, fast forward to now. I'm pretty much past that shit already. I'm still a teenager technically, but I feel like when you reach the ages of 16 to 17, you're in a different, more mature period in your teen life, at least. I feel like there's a time where I kind of finally realized that too. So you gotta have some kind of plan for adulthood soon. When we reach that time. But yeah, luckily for me, things are starting to look up now as I got more of a clear idea of what I want to do in my life, which is good because this is a time where we need to come up with something. Something at least. Maybe not be a full-fledged plan, but something. And mental health has definitely improved a lot as well, so that's good. And I found my place in music, which I'm really passionate about. As you can see with some new content I've already posted of some of my recent DJ work. I've also been getting into music production and songwriting, keyboards and synthesizers and whatnot. I'll probably talk more about that later on this channel and later this year. Now YouTube. In order to set the direction I want for this channel, I think it's finally time to start putting my ideas into fruition. What's that, you might ask? As you could probably hazard a guess, it's going to be more music oriented. Now I'm going to make music video essays. I'm going to be discussing my obscure discoveries in music that would be really interesting, almost like music documentaries, stuff like that. Yeah, because I am a DJ. I specialize in a lot of 80s and 90s music, many electronic, pop, rock, and dance music, but still some current music too. I do listen to some mainstream, but I'm not going to really talk too much about mainstream music. My channel. I think you hear enough about, Taylor Swift or all these other artists like Billie Eilish, Beyonce, shit like that. I feel like you hear enough about all that. I'm not going to make my channel a mainstream music channel. It's going to be my own niches, I know, and I know some niches, alright? So, yeah, records from everywhere. Records for days. But I would mainly consider myself a British and French connoisseur for the most part when it comes to music. So I'm definitely going to start making video essays, talking about different artists, genres, and music scenes that aren't talked about as much, that would make an interesting video, I feel like. And really just some music niches that are seriously worth getting some attention. So yeah, with this channel going forward, I just want to be able to share my experiences and my relationship with music with you guys, and hopefully it can resonate with you in a way, and hopefully be as therapeutic as it will be for me. So definitely going to continue posting my DJ mixes, and we'll even start a radio series as well with my commentary. The only thing that kind of sucks with making these kind of videos though, it's just worrying about copyright. So that's something I have to be careful about. But I'll definitely post some music cover as well, as I am learning to play keyboards, and maybe as I dive more deeper into learning about music production, I will kind of experiment a little bit, and maybe I can start making some music soundtracks for my videos. Closest I'd say I'd make videos related to gaming kind of would be video game soundtracks, because there's a lot of really good video game soundtracks by these really talented musicians. The first thing that comes to mind is Grand Theft Auto music. That's where a lot of good soundtracks could come from. But don't get me wrong, I still love gaming. I've done it all my life, and it's not necessarily going anywhere in my life really. I still love doing it sometimes in my pastime, but only for fun when I want to do it. It's just not something I'm really interested in anymore, as much anymore, to do content about it. But I'm happy with that. But hey, maybe at some point I try my hand at streaming games when streaming games I love playing when I have the time. I might do that, sometimes, just for fun when I have the time. If that's something you all want to see eventually, that would be cool to do every once in a while, But yeah, that's me right now. That's where I'm at the moment. YouTube can continue to just be a labor of love for me, and it's mainly part-time. Probably won't be making it full-time, to be honest, but as long as it's enjoyable for me like it used to be when I was younger, perhaps even better now than before, hopefully, that'll be good. Expect some new videos soon. Right now I've got a new DJ set I'll be posting, and some remixes that I've done that I haven't posted yet that kind of left in the the hard drive and shit. But yeah, the main project that I'm working on now is that I'll post pretty soon here is this video essay about disco music all over the world, just about all these kind of records, all these kind of disco records from like all over the world, and how it really changed music everywhere. I'm just kind of be showcasing all of that. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in that video, of course. That's pretty much what it's going to be about. That's pretty much all I gotta say. Hope you guys like the new content, and I'm excited for what's to come this year. So stay tuned, subscribe if you're just my channel, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. And yeah, exactly the mixes. Signing out. Adieu.